to Shade and the City. It's your girl Treese here.
It's Nels.
And of course, the lovely VKJ
I am lovely.
TV.
I am here. I am present. What?
Yeah.
Whoa! I was like, did I press something?
No,
Did you get that?
I thought that was vacant.
no, that was me. I told you I've been working hard on
She
this
was holding out. She was holding that out for us. Okay, I see you.
Working on some things this week.
I like that. I like that.
Thank you. But yeah, welcome y'all. Welcome VKJ. Thank you for joining us as always. As you guys know, we are here to give you the recap of Force Season 3, Episode 4, Time to See the King. I really didn't understand the title.
King
Kilo.
Oh!
I think they even said it in a text.
Yes.
I guess because I just see it as him breathing real hard all the time. I
think they said it in a text.
Right.
I think they said something like time to go see. I think they said time to go see Kilo or something like that.
That's what Diamond said to Jannard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I really need that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna need you. We're gonna talk backstage. I'm gonna need you to do that so I can record that and make it a sound effect.
Give me these mouthfuls. Give me D-Mac now. I was like, nasty nigga.
Hey, Blatant Truth. Welcome, babe. Look at you being on time. But yeah, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and run this intro, and then when we get back, we're gonna get into this recap. Honestly, I feel like this. Before we get into it, I feel like this was like a 6. I give it a 6.
Oh, a 6.
A 6. I don't think it was like there was nothing. D-Mac's still alive.
I think
it's out.
I think this episode was a lot of setups for like a lot of things to come. I give it an 8.
Okay.
I give it a 7.5, and I give it the half because of the tongue and the engine, because I like Tommy when he's at his worst.
Okay, yeah, that was good. I thought you was gonna say because the Ortega was getting head in the cell. I literally thought that's what you was gonna give him the half a point for.
I missed that one.
It looked like it was.
Anyway,
you got the picture.
I got a picture of it.
You got. Oh yeah, you do, because that was the only shot. It was him on the phone. You're right.
The fact he was even able to answer the phone, I was like,
wow.
Is it really that?
It's like
maybe it wasn't. I mean, it was jail. I don't know. Anyway, we'll get into that. But yeah, y'all, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that like button for us.
And that subscribe button.
And let's get right into it. And let's get shady, y'all.
Drip on the skyline pain. Shade in the city, true hit like a banger. I said it, I meant it, no need for disclaimers. Haters right away, but they just false claimers. Concrete beats are heavy like cinder. Looking for one, but the streets feel winter. No filter, no edits, I'm raw with my splinters. My life a movie, they watching the trailers. I'm not gonna hold you. Shade in the city, the life in the mold. You like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe. This is my word, I just let you inside. City, I'm not gonna hold you. Shade in the city, my words gon' console you. Like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe.
All right.
Stop right when I was about to take another bite.
Oh, my bad. Well, I'm just saying. All right. So we see here, we got our boy. He's upset when he learns that obviously Diamond has just let D-Mac back into CBI. So Diamond explains that D-Mac, he just hit a lick. Okay. And so, and he brought back all his cash. And so they tell him, well, he got it from, I guess, hitting up this crap game. And so Jannard and Diamond both try to, talk to Tommy, but he isn't interested in anything they have to say. And so Tommy was like, well, why are you disobeying my orders? And so Diamond was like, nigga, I am a grown whole ass man. I don't follow orders. Okay.
Right.
And so, so basically Tommy was like, you know what, D-Mac, you take it back home. You ain't never going to be in CBI. He's like, I am CBI. Okay. And then, he tells Jannard to go on so he can talk to Diamond. And basically he lays out into Diamond. And so that's when Diamond has to let him know. Well, basically it was D-Mac. I was trying to keep him under control because he out here being erratic and doing stupid stuff. And because of that, he took out Mad Dog, and now King Kilo got a bounty on his boy head. So I'm trying to help you out, brother. Look, you ain't even see it. So Tommy was like, you know what? Buy some more time with King Kilo, and I'm gonna, try to figure some things out or whatever. And so, and what? Hold on. When did Yeah, so he tells him to go to King Kilo, and before he leaves, okay, yeah. So before he leaves, that's when Diamond tells him about Rashawn and how he wants to meet up with him tomorrow because he thinks that the SODs, I forgot the whatever of distinction or whatever, they want out of the coalition, okay? Mm-hmm. And so Tommy said, well, set it up.
Sorry.
I was gonna say that was a bop. But yeah, so great night. Hey, Patricia Brantley, welcome. I know this is not about Ruthless, but when is it coming back on? Do you know? I think that's for you, Becky.
Ruthless hopefully will be coming on by surprise by next month. Hopefully, but we don't know yet, Patricia. Stick around. You already know. Lock in with us.
Blatant truth. Absolutely agree. It felt like a setup episode just because Claudia is still breathing. 6. Right. That's how I felt. The fact Claudia's still here, it bothers me.
Yeah, she ain't going nowhere no time soon.
What'd you say? She ain't going nowhere no time?
Nah.
Go ahead, baby.
So then we see D-Mac. He's laid up, caking on the phone with Genesis, talking about how he bagging CBI, showing off his chain. And she's like, boy, none of that impresses me. How about you get a diploma?
I love when she said that. Love when she said that. I was like, he really needed to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I mean, clearly he don't give a damn. He ain't gonna listen, but.
So then there's a knock at the door, and it was giving the vibe. She thought maybe it was another chick or something, because she was like, go answer the door. It's giving sus. Like, what's up? So she hangs up the phone, ended up being Tommy. And he wanted to know what he was thinking, taking out Mad Dog, because now King Kilo got a price on his head. So this stupid boy is talking about how he's really him and he'll smoke Mad Dog too. You better ask about him. And Tommy was like,
no, he said he would take out King Kilo too.
Ain't that what I just said?
No, you said Mad Dog. And he already took out Mad Dog.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Take out King Kilo too. So Tommy is like, all I'm doing is answering for you. Basically, and asked, you still got what you used on him? Basically, you still got the piece. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, you amateur. Okay. And told him to go get it. He's like, okay, yeah, I can't do that. I can't give him my piece. You just told me I got a bounty on my head. So he's like, okay, well, keep your head down while I fix your problem. And then tells him that CBI don't need him for nothing. No matter what he do, he ain't changing his mind. I was a little shocked at the end.
Well, hey, big dog USO, welcome. Yeah, no. D-Mac, okay, so here's another thing that I felt like this was a missed opportunity, because I really expected it to be one of them people from the 967, whatever they want to call it, 9799 in the 2000s, whatever they want to call the gang. I felt like that should have been one of them knocking at his door, ready to go oops upside D-Mac's head. But so I feel
I thought it was somebody coming from him. I definitely didn't think it was Tommy.
Right. I definitely didn't think it was Tommy.
I figured it was Tommy. Because he know where Marshall is. He's been there before. And he told the boy to go home. So yeah, man, I figured it was. I didn't think it was going to be any of those 9-7s.
What'd you say? 9-7s? Thank you.
9-7. Yeah.
I mean, I only went through 1 through 100. You know what I'm saying? And so we see Stacey. She out here talking to her team about, the street situation war that's going on, and questions how Ortega can possibly still be running the streets from inside the jail. Yeah. So that's when Sang shows up at their meeting all late, and he's like, you know what? Or no. And so he said he just got out of court, and he tells Stacey that he thinks the judge is going to rule in their favor because apparently the defense was trying to file a motion to suppress, and so they're waiting on the judge's decision on that. Bobby comes to Stacey and said that he want to have a word with all of them. And so he shares that, they found several fentanyl passings and it could be a problem for them. And so she was like, well, if we can tie this to the Marquez cartel, then, I know what I can go talk to. And so, of course, we know she run down to the jail to talk to Claudia. And that's why I was like, okay, this back and forth, girl. At this point, you might as well have an office down at the damn jail. You've been down there so many damn times.
You know why I think I like this episode?
Wow.
Why?
Okay.
We both said wow.
Jinx. Double jinx.
Okay, I was like, well, what did it? Okay.
You sound like my son. No, you didn't say jinx.
Jinx, double jinx.
So I think I like the fact that Sting thought that he had everything in the bag. And right before his eyes, like his plan is falling apart. I thought that was hilarious. And then I love the part that Elise, when Elise got caught up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. I love that part.
Those two reasons. Oh, and I love the fact that because we see like all these different torture, you know, things that these people do. I love the fact that they smashed Rashawn.
Yes.
I do too. I like the way they did that.
So there was like a few things that it was just like, okay, I like that. So I think
You like torture. You like pain, torture, and almost getting caught.
Creative. I thought it was creative.
Yes.
I like creativity. Okay.
Creative torture. Gotcha.
Creative in all ways.
Again, I still feel
Sounds
like it was a
freaky to
missed
me.
opportunity, not to jump ahead, but since you brought it up, I felt like it was a missed opportunity for them to not take Elise out, but that's just my opinion.
I think Elise is well on her way.
Well, I guess we'll get to it.
Yeah.
So then Vic came to see Tommy and bring him his money from Beverly and Mount Greenwood. Tommy pulled out a piece on him and pulled. Can I say trigger? Pulled the trigger. Okay. And basically, and told him to hold on to it for him. So Vic is like, what the hell are you giving me this for? Is there a body on here? He's like, man, shut the hell up. Okay.
I love how he talks to him.
Don't be asking me no questions.
Yeah.
All right, I can take you out right now if I really want to, but I'm usually do play your part. All right. So he's like, tell me what you got on Stacy. And Vic says that she needs money. Running for a campaign is expensive. And Tommy said he's told him to make a sizable donation to her campaign, but make sure it ties back to him. He was like, and let's see if she can resist my money. Honey.
So then we go see this is another thing that annoyed me. She getting on my nerves too. So
she was in this episode way too much. I already knew that she couldn't act, but the amount of scenes that she had, I said, she's really annoying me.
They say sis be doing Broadway. Not you said I knew she couldn't act.
On screen and on stage is two different things.
No, and I hear you. And sadly, again, that you're not the first person that said that about her. And I mean, you should have known when the damn thumbnail was her that this episode was mainly gonna be her. But so Jannard is filling Shanti in on a discord between Diamond and Tommy. Shanti is more upset because she feels like Jannard lied to her because he didn't tell her about them trying to set up DMAC. And so she believes that he's making moves solo. And so Jannard was like, nah, I'm trying to lock in Diamond's trust so we can do what needs to be done. And so Shanti said, well, you know what? It's time for a regime change, okay? Do you want the same thing, okay? Because I want the crown on my head. I'm the queen of this castle.
She crazy. She crazy.
Yes, she is crazy. And so Jannard was like, nah, I got you. I'm trying to swim across that moat to get to you, okay? Let's do this. I'm trying to be on the throne seated next to you, okay? I had to add more to it than it was.
Every scene with her aggravated me, except seeing Manny because Manny's from the Shy. But
Manny's from the Shy. Can I just say I ain't even mad? I said I see why you looking at Manny like that. I mean,
I think everybody that was watching the Shy felt the same way.
Look, I mean,
she was barely in the Shy. I mean, couple lines. But you remember what Jannard said though? He said, "Let's stop this Will and Jada energy." I was like,
that's hilarious.
Come on, man.
I can't. I was gonna say, I mean, oh girl, I understand why Portia Williams made the moves that she made. Sometimes, they be looking. They be looking.
Portia is with do not look like Manny.
No. But I'm saying to cross over, I can understand. That's what I'm saying.
It's
support gaming.
There's a few people in this show that's in
In
the
the
shot.
shot.
All right,
Um,
so
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Marshall.
Marshall and remember D-Mac was at one point.
Yep.
So Stacy wants to go see Claudia to find out, if the Marquez cartel is pushing fentanyl in Chicago. Stacy told her, basically, if you don't help me, okay, that's 20 years on your life for each body. All right, added on to your assistant.
Mm.
Can't even talk to your sentence. And Claudia said, it ain't gonna happen because if I do anything to work with you or help you, give you any information, girl, I'm going within 24 hours. So, boo. So she was like, but we can discuss Tommy because in a couple of days I'll have him on tape confessing to Schmurder and being one of Chicago's biggest distributors. I was
This
like,
annoyed me too. This
when she
annoyed
said this, I said,
Whoa.
but she was like, she tells Stacy, she was like, but it'll make it a lot easier if I was out there to do it. And Stacy was like, yeah, hell no, that ain't happening. Okay, but get him to confess. And moving rugs for the Estrada cartel on tape, and then we can talk about reducing your sentence. But if I feel like you dragging your feet, I for damn sure tip off Ortega and let him know you my little snitch bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like this whole situation, this whole plot, I was like, this sounds so stupid. Claudia, this is why you're in the position that you're in, because your ideas really aren't that smart.
Yeah.
Okay,
Get rid of Claudia. I'm ready for her to go. I'm ready. I've been ready for her to
it's
go.
not just me, because I'm just like, am I just being too hard on this kid? But I just feel like, no, like she needs to go. Like she's not even the smartest. Like I prefer to keep Shanti because at least she's a smart villain.
Right.
But all right, let's roll on over to Tommy and Diamond. They go to meet with Rashawn and Malik, and he lets them know that the SODs are taking a new path. Okay, they're forging a new path. All right, and so they don't want to do this peaceful kumbaya, all in it together. They don't want to do that no more. So Tommy was like, nah, man. But Rashawn said, look, I don't give a damn what advice you want to give me, man. This is what I'm doing. And so Diamond starts to be like, what we gonna do? Because we got this meeting with Jay and we down on bodies and we got product that we need to get rid of. And so he's like, somebody gonna be coming for the number one spot. And it literally Ludacris was playing in my head. But anyway, so that's when Tommy finds a note in the bag that Malik gave to them asking to meet at 8 p.m. at their spot. So they realized, oh, okay, so everybody's not in unison and on board like we thought. So Tommy comes up with the idea, well, why don't you go ahead and make King Kilo believe that Rashawn was the one that took out Big, I was about to call him Big Mac. What is that boy?
Big Mac. Somebody hungry.
Because I was thinking G-Mac.
Mad Dog?
Yeah. And so let him know that Rashawn was the one that took out Mad Dog. So he does, in place of D-Mac. That's where the Big Mac came from. I apologize. So Diamond was like, well, so Diamond was getting ready to say something to Tommy about D-Mac. And I want to ask y'all what y'all thought that was. But Tommy was like, nah, I got something special in mind for you to make it up to me. And I was like, okay. But
I think maybe he was about telling the truth.
I think so too. What do you think, BK?
Yeah, Diamond. I mean, when Diamond gets caught, he has to tell the truth, right? So he's feeling bad about the whole thing, and then he's really feeling bad about the D-Mac thing, not telling him. Yeah.
Hey Steven, I seen you come roll up in the building, support game, and said Claudia looked good, but she a lame character. Absolutely. And that's one thing, even when I watched the previews for next episode, I was like, I can't deny that she's bad. I'm just ready for her to be gone. Like, you could show it to me in a casket for all like.
She does a better acting job though.
Huh?
I still think she does a better acting job than Shanti.
Oh no, she definitely does a better acting job. I'm just saying. I mean, she could be a baddie in a casket. Like, she ain't got to move. She ain't got to talk. Just dress her up in a casket.
We got to get revenge on her for Liliana. That's all I care about, right?
Right.
She has to go because of that, period.
Exactly.
You know what's crazy? Until, what's the girl name? Stacy asked her why Tommy would go after her or why she
Right.
was so
You
short.
forgot about
I
it.
completely forgot that was the whole thing.
Thing,
I
yeah.
gotta be honest. I did too. I even asked when I did my first reaction. I was like, "Why did she say that she took something?"
Oh no, when she
I
said it,
forgot.
it clicked.
Yeah,
But I was like,
yeah.
I had completely forgot what the whole beef was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're not that late. Welcome, Gemini Don. How you doing,
Salute,
boo?
salute. What up? What up?
Claudia
All right,
needs to go and Vic.
Sing is out with his wife. I'm assuming it's his wife, Emma.
No, I thought it was his girl, or you know what? It might be his wife. All I heard was power couple. So you're right.
Exactly,
Yeah.
power couple. So, they're celebrating that she landed the Corday development. She said one of Chan's clients requested her personally, so she said, "Of course, I had to land it." Then he told her that Claudia Flynn may be in play because Stacey's trying to flip her. So she was like, and he says that she's a valuable asset in the right hands, which he's referring to his. And she's like, "You haven't told Chan, have you? Because you know what the hell happens if the cartel finds out that you kept this from them." And he says that they'll never know because he's lead on this case and all the paperwork comes through him. So when Stacey fumbles the case, he's going to use Claudia to take down Tommy and then walk in and replace Stacey as the new U.S. Attorney of Chicago.
That
and
boy crazy.
I think that's one of the things, because I was like, oh, he got it all planned out. And then it's about to blow up in his face. I was like, and then I loved when Stacey, he was like, "Oh, can I help you?" or something like that. And Stacey was like, I don't know what phrase she used, but basically like, "Nah, homie, I got this." And I was just like, yes, I was loving all of that.
Oh yeah.
I think it's coming from your side, VK, but can you
Who's that?
have one of your mods?
Squad up.
I can't
Get him.
It's so small for me.
When Claudia walked out of jail, she looked like a fake rock.
Thanks,
definitely, she was definitely giving that "I got away with it" energy, but we know Claudia's stupid, so she gonna do something. But I think she thinks, in my opinion, the way I saw it, I think that she thinks that she's getting over on Stacey. I think she feels like all I need to do is get out, and then what? Like me really giving her something. You get what I'm saying? I don't think I think she thinks she's playing Stacey, because that's just in my mind. That's how Claudia thinks. But Gemini said, "Yeah, I'm still mad. Claudia kind of friendly fire took out my gangster Latina boo Liliana. Yeah, Tommy want revenge, but he got to be smart about it. He knows who's protecting her. Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So moving on, we go over to Diamond and Jannard. Let me get my button. All right. So Jannard is basically like, okay, I'm trying to. Oh no! So Diamond goes to Jannard and lets him know, look, you need to convince King Kilo that it wasn't D-Mac that unalived Mad Dog. And so Jannard was confused because he's like, I'm supposed to do that when I told that man that was him. I saw him. And so Diamond tells him that Tommy got a plan, so just do it. And so Jannard agrees, of course, but he said, after this, I want to meet Che. And of course, Diamond's like, yeah, whatever, man. And we all know, that went nowhere. And that's why I was like, Jannard kind of stupid too. You keep going to do these things and you still not getting what you want. And I see
he's like D-Mac.
And I see that's why Shanti's irritated with him.
He's like a grown ass D-Mac.
That boy is strung out.
Yes, he is. I do think
what's wrong with him.
Patricia, I think that your prediction is all right on the money. I absolutely see that happening.
What did he say? His girlfriend what?
Is going to take him out.
Yeah.
Yep. I definitely think it's going to be Shanti.
Oh, my fault. All right. So I don't know who this dude is. And unfortunately, the caption didn't tell me.
I don't know who he was. I don't have a name for him either.
Yeah. So, but he did go see Shanti. So he wants to find out if she was still, what's going on with Jannard. And she took me out when she said,
DeMarcus not clock in today. Where's DeMarcus when you need him?
Right. She took me out when she said she getting back on her bad bitch shit. Ma'am. Ma'am.
Hey, I mean, what do they say? It's in your head. If she feel like she a bad bee, who gonna tell her different?
I will.
Yeah.
So she basically said that, she slipped up trusting Jannard and she's fixing it now. And whoever's with me is with me, and whoever falls short is her enemy. And she asked him if he's with her, and he said, "I always bet on black," because all that other stuff she was talking with the crown and all this other stuff, I was not even about to go into that. It was too much.
Yeah, she just said she prematurely gave Jannard the crown. That's all she said about that crown thing.
Well, now let's move over to these are two people that are getting on my nerves too. But I guess we got to give Vic a reason to stay alive, right? So we see Ray. She's leaving to get ready to go to Stacy's little fundraiser event, and Vic gives her $1 million check from Tommy, because we know that's what he told her to do. He tells her something with probably some coin or some Bitcoin or something. I ain't really.
He's like, it's nothing to a boss,
right?
Okay.
She said, oh my God, I can't believe
it's an investment for my blockchain, and I said, all right, Vic.
Right.
Okay.
Shit, he could have told me he sold a chain. Well, whatever. Just thank you for the check. And it damn sure wouldn't have been going to Stacy, but God bless her. Oh, I absolutely agree, Brian, and welcome. Let's stop comparing Tommy to D-Mac. They are only blood. D-Mac will never be Tommy. Oh, I absolutely agree. But I'm not going to say something because then that'll probably piss you off. But that's more Braden. Anyway, Steve, Shanti looking like
I was going to say, I don't remember the comparison from Tommy to D-Mac, but I was about to say she damn sure compared Tommy to Braden.
Oh, Gemini said he thinks this dude was with Jannard last season when he was on drugs at the time, spazzing out. Okay.
The one that came to see Shanti. Oh, okay.
Okay, Steven said he don't give a damn about Vic and Ray either.
Yeah, it's a waste of time to me. It's just a waste.
Gemini said Stacey getting played by Vic, Tommy, and Sang, and she don't see it coming because she's stupid, just like she didn't see the divorce papers coming.
All right. Let's see.
His name is Raheem, the guy that
look, go ahead.
The one that the captain didn't tell us about.
Yeah, Raheem, in the boxing joint when she was talking to him. That's the name.
Okay. All right. So Malik told Tommy that.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Support Gaming said something that makes sense. I forgot they're married in real life, so they're just doing this, I guess, because they're married in real life.
And this is a last hurrah. Last season. Mm-hmm. Yeah, last season.
So Malik went and told Tommy that Rashawn's been making moves to get the SOD in with Marquez, with the Marquez cartel. And he said, some of the guys are showing interest, but not everybody, more. He got more with him. So basically, Tommy said, meet us tomorrow. And what? I don't know what that's supposed to say. Basically, get the guys to meet him there tomorrow. Okay, he got something to do.
Jump on him, basically.
And Tommy said, just give him the address and he'll handle it. He said, look, get the rest of the SODs. I'll handle Rashawn and make sure you become king. So, okay.
Mm-hmm. Brian said D-Mac is more like a 2-bit, as someone said on a movie bot video. Okay, I accept that. Paul Whisper, is this live? Absolutely it is. Hello, welcome and welcome.
What up?
Tinfinity. Let me say it right. Tinfinity TV. I like it. I like the name. Welcome everybody. So let's move on to Claudia and Elise. Okay. So at this point, she's still behind the sale, and Claudia is giving Elise the plan to get Tommy on tape admitting his crimes. Elise said, I am not you, and I ain't got it to do. Okay. I am scared for my life. Okay. I'm fighting for my life, man.
As you should be.
And so, she was like, what happens if Tommy figures her out? And so Claudia said, well, if we pull this off, we can destroy Tommy like Walter never could and take back the Flynn legacy.
You know what you sound like?
It just really reminded me of like Angelica from Rugrats.
No, you know who you reminding me of right now?
What?
In the Brain.
Or that too. Like this plot.
Yes. You know what we're gonna do today, Pinky? Try and take over the world.
Right. Right, Gemini Dawn. But again, that's why I don't understand why they have elongated Claudia's script, because she should have been gone because she's stupid. Just my feelings.
Yeah, she just doesn't think. She's just willy-nilly about it. Oh, get something on Tommy. Okay, I'm gonna use my girlfriend. She's a civilian, man. Come on. She wasn't thinking.
And she knows she's not built for this life.
Yeah. She got no other choice. What else she got? She don't got nobody.
Right. That's awful.
Yeah.
So Vic followed instructions. He made it over to Stacy, and she's telling him about the bodies dropping all over CBI territory. And she's like, but you still haven't given me anything. He was like, okay, but I don't got nothing to give you. So what you want me to do? And, he said, she was like, look, if you can't help me and I don't need you, like, sir, I got a whole jail cell for you. Okay. So I'm gonna need something right now. And he told her that Tommy is expanding CBI. He's moving weight with the Albanians, basically gave the Albanians his club. And she was like, oh, that must have pissed you off. And he's like, yeah. And I'm gonna make sure I mess this stuff up. But then she wants the name of the Albanians, and he tells her that he'll get her the names, and then this is a wrap for us. She's like, I think it's not clicking. Okay. All right. You gonna get what you want when I get what I want. And then he gets a text from Tommy saying, where you at? And said that he needs the nickel now. I don't know. I didn't understand what the hell that meant. Did you, Becca?
He needed what? The nickel.
The nickel, yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? Who cares what Vic says?
No, that was Tommy.
Oh, Tommy. Okay, my
yeah.
bad.
All right, y'all. So we move on to, I guess, this street bike race situation we got going on. And we see Shanti go down there, and she goes and bets on fresh. Hey,
fresh.
Hey,
what a name.
Her Manny Fresh.
They were not creative at all. Like, could you get another name?
I like Manny.
I know you like Manny Fresh, but still, for her,
I can see either Manny or Fresh.
Nah,
to go with Manny Fresh. I was like,
was that supposed to be a tribute to Manny Fresh?
I guess so.
What the hell?
Look, and it's a whole chick though.
Right.
So, and maybe that's why she wanted to be Manny Fresh. You get what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, so
because she wants to be a man,
right? So she goes to bet on Manny, and then after Manny wins the race or whatever, she kind of giving her the eye, like, girl, you look good, and you know what I'm saying? Best stop playing. So some dude, I don't know who this random guy was off the street, but afterwards he brings her a little, her little piece of change or winnings that she got.
That's Stroke. That's Manny's boy.
Oh, thank you. So Stroke brings Shanti the money. And so, she's trying to kick it to Manny and was like, yo, you could be making way more money with me if we, work together. I'm running things. And, I could have you riding Ducatis. You know what I'm saying? Get your money up.
Well, what'd she say? She said, you hustling and grinding is supposed to be left for the bedroom. I think, shut the hell up.
I'm just saying she knew how to speak her language.
That was a corny ass line, though.
Well, I ain't say she was good at shooting her shot. I just said, but yeah. So either way, then old boy, I'm sorry, what's his name again?
Stroke.
So
how could you forget?
What is with this grinding and stroking?
Manny Fresh Stroke. Yeah.
Manny Fresh strokes and grinds. But anyway, so then Stroke comes and he's like, ain't you Jannard's? And so she was like,
Liz.
And she said, show Liz, that's my man. I'ma stick beside him. Mm-hmm. And so that's when Manny Fresh was like, oh my God, you with that thing? Oh yeah, I can't rock with you. That's some weird stuff right there. Yeah, nah, we can't rock. She was like, he messing up your whole reputation, girl. You need to really think that because we could have been getting this money together. But now that I know you associated with that lame, yeah. Ain't no squares in my circle.
She said it all proud too. Yeah, I mess with Jannard. That's my man. I was like, damn, egg in your face.
Right. Right. And I forgot that he robbed her. Right. Oh, blatant truth said.
Yeah, that's yeah. She said next time she see him, she's gonna put him in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Blatant truth said, well, the real Manny Fresh does look like a whole stud.
Oh my God.
No, a lot of people do say that though. A lot of people do say that.
Yeah, sorry, his name is Stokes. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Stokes.
Stokes.
That's a
I
Strokes.
Oh, not Strokes.
Different Stokes,
He was
different
thinking
strokes.
her mind, sir.
Ray was thinking about the
I'm
grind.
gonna call him Strokes, yo. I'm gonna call him Strokes. I like Strokes better.
Y'all are
Oh my
funny.
God, different
No.
strokes for different folks.
That's it.
All right, so then we see Che beating up on somebody. You know they always got to be torturing somebody. He beating the man with chains. Then he told the people to take him down, chop him up, and make him into a stew. But they ain't do that. They just threw him in the water. I was like, y'all don't follow instructions. Do y'all? Yeah,
You peeped that too, huh?
I heard the piece go off, and then they threw him overboard. I said, I mean,
That's supposed to be stew.
right? You got
That's
the
the
water
version.
part, I guess, but he said chop him up and make him into a stew. That's not what happened. Did you change it?
Oh, I'm sorry. You still talking about the stew?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm still there.
Okay.
So-
Stir it up. Stir it up. Let her cook, y'all. Let her cook.
Let it cook.
So then Tommy and Diamond pulled up. Tommy brought him his money to pay for, his recent indiscretions on the street. While Miguel told him, look, this man has only been causing these problems for your company. Like, just basically like in this, okay? And Chase said, that was a wise decision because listen, if you cost me money, that you're useless to me. And told him, I meant what I said when I told you I didn't want no Chicago street wars. And said, if your mess interferes with my business, you'll pay. And Miguel basically back there throwing salt in the game. Tommy told him that Ortega is light on soldiers and weak on product, and said, I don't think we'll be hearing from him anytime. I don't think we'll be hearing from him again. And Chase said, look, enough of your words. I need assurances. So Tommy was like, oh, okay, well, guess what? Our business is good. We haven't cost you even $1. As a matter of fact, triple our product. And said, we'll drown out anybody that don't mess with us. And if I cost you even 1 penny, basically you could do me like you did that man. Overboard. So Chase said it's a deal, but told him if he interferes with his pipeline again, he'll feed his family to his Cocker Spaniels alive. They said they understood, and Miguel told him, told his little dude boy, basically, I don't remember his name, that they need more bodies to move this extra weight, and told him to get on it. And then
Cruz is his name. Cruz.
Oh, look, VK is clocked in.
I'm on it, baby.
I don't think you understand.
Clocked in. He said, I'm working this overtime. Y'all gonna pay me.
And I agree with my man Gemini. We need a Spanish translator because
I was gonna agree.
Tommy.
I was gonna put that up on the screen because
Tommy don't know
that
what the
back
hell
and
he's
forth
saying.
trying to stop and read captions of what Miguel was saying really irritated me. And I can only imagine how Tommy feels not being the only person in the room that don't know what's being said. I mean, outside of Diamond, of course.
But he always hating on him anyway. So
right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You know what, Steven? You always give me one time a show, at least once. Gemini said, and how Miguel gonna explain he's doing business with Ortega on a low plotting to take out Tommy?
He's not.
Right.
He's not gonna explain none of that.
I agree. Miguel is well, I won't say he needs to be the next one to go because he's such a player. But by the end of this, he needs to be out of here.
I think Che gonna take him out.
Oh, you think Che's gonna take him out?
Once he find out the Ortega thing. That's what I think. Yeah.
Well, we see Jannard come home with food, thinking he doing something right. He thinking he's like, oh, I'm about to get in these draws tonight, baby. So, am I on the right part? Hold on, I might have went down.
Yeah.
Okay. So and he noticed Shanti kind of give him the cold shoulder or whatever. So she said, you know what? I had a run in with Manny Fresh, and it wasn't real fresh. Okay. And
for fresh.
For fresh, right. And so Shanti said, you know what, this ain't really working for me. And so she was like, I don't like my name being, dragged through mud through association. And so she leaves while Jannard is promising to make things right with Manny Fresh. And I was just like, no, I would have just kept moving. after they would have made me feel like this was a real dusty, busty ass ninja, I think I would have, woke up and seen that.
Right.
But
But she still got plans to take over CBI, so she still needs them.
You're right. She's playing the long game. You're right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I thought this was. I guess it wasn't a stupid scene, but I was like, this could have been an email or a phone call.
I was mad at this part. I was mad that he was in Tommy's house. I was pissed off. So why you got him coming in, man? I was pissed.
Right. That's another thing I didn't like either. Pissed. And I felt like we should have seen something, and maybe we will get something where Tommy figures out, like, oh, so you had this ninja over my house.
Oh yeah, he gonna be like, where the flowers come from? Where the sunflowers come from? That's what's gonna happen.
Right.
Oh, Miguel came back. What? First you went over there. I told you not to go over there. Now he coming over my house. Oh nah, wildin'. But he ain't gonna do all that because he need to keep getting booty.
So yeah, Miguel went over to Tommy's to go see Maria and said that he wanted to invite her and Tommy to dinner because his Sundays are just not the same without her and Amma. But he said, not at his table just yet, at a restaurant of her choice. And she said she would love that. So he was like, all right, well, let me know when and where, and I'll be there.
So another thing that annoyed me about this is because last episode, we seen Maria playing around with her little toy. That's what we're going to call it. Acting like she was about to be the next mob wife. And now here we are. You can't pick up. You know who your brother is. You know that he's a real sneaky mofo. You just can't pick up that wow, all of a sudden he's changed and he wants to invite you to a location and the time. Not like, and I felt like she should have peeped that. She should be.
And that's why they're gonna take her out in that scene.
It very well may happen. And honestly, I look, they don't even look like brother and sisters to me. Patricia. Gemini said Maria let her guard down because it's her brother. Miguel been plotting, and that's why I said that's what don't make no sense, Gemini.
And that's what Tommy been saying. He's like, I don't trust him. I don't trust. She's like, I trust him. He's my brother. That's all I got. And it's like, bruh,
I don't trust nobody that got me locked in a room somewhere.
Exactly.
Like I'm a child, but okay.
Right.
So then we see Elise. She comes to do her dirty work and try to set up Tommy by, we need. Was she asking for more powder, or was she saying they need to slow it down?
Need more.
Okay,
yeah, and that she would be the one to go pick it up.
Trying to set him up to say that he's doing it with the cartel. Yeah.
So I love the fact that he said, "Oh yeah, I'm the Santa Claus of it." Like
no. He said I'm the Santa Claus. T-Y. I'm like, I'm the Santa Claus. I was like, Santa Claus. Who the hell is Santa Claus?
So Tommy notices that she's real, nervous and jumpy. And so of course he, leans in on her and she's sitting there shaking all scared. And then, he reaches and finds the phone in her pocket. And again, this was another scene that annoyed me because Elise should have been gone. And if anything, it should have been Tommy coming to have a phone call with Claudia saying, you're dead.
Well, Tommy said, I don't got time. You lucky I don't got time to do this. And he don't need another body. Mm-hmm. And he don't need more investigation. He don't need the block to be any more hotter than it already is.
That's true, but Tommy ain't never really gave it. I mean, he's calmed down, but let's just be real. That's what we know Tommy for. How many times has Ghost said, "Bro, simmer down," and Tommy does the exact opposite.
Right. Well, he's older now. He's more mature. Yeah, go ahead.
I love when he said, "You got some nice legs, but if you don't want to be riding around in a wheelchair for the rest of your life, you better cut this shit out."
Yeah, I love that part. See, that's the old Tommy. That's what old Tommy was saying.
I love this scene. Yes. I so love this scene.
Yeah.
All mad about Liliana. I still feel like, and this is so random, I still feel like we need to take Claudia out because the pharmacist needs justice. The pharmacist did nothing to nobody, and Claudia just took her out.
I agree. Shout out to you for remembering the pharmacist.
The black pharmacist.
The black girl with the short hair. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So then we see Miguel. He called Ortega while he's enjoying.
I missed this whole thing. I do now. I missed the whole thing that he was getting. That better not be a dude.
So that's the hard part because you don't know if it's a dude with a long hair or
exactly.
Well, he said the burner and the cost a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
But a bitch could be a man too. You know what I mean?
I would think if they can get a burner in there, they can get a bitch in there, a real one. So
I hope so.
I hope so. But basically, told him to get his people ready for next time the phone pings. Basically he'll have the logistics of where to slice and grill Tommy, which is I would assume the dinner.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Steven said he thinks Tommy is going to have Vic unalive Claudia, or maybe Tommy unalive at least to get back at her. Boom. She falls right into his trap. Okay. Gemini said, I don't think initially Tommy thought she was using that white. Once he noticed the phone, he was like, yeah, I could take you out if I want to, but nah, I'm going to let you slide and you better cut it out. Oh, yeah. Claudia took out the pharmacist and that's why I was here for Claudia getting taken out the way she did.
Yes.
The way she did that girl was so wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The writers made me mad when they brought Claudia back. Right. Look, justice for the pharmacist, whatever her name was. That's terrible. I want justice and can't remember her name, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We can't win them all. All right. So then we jump back over to Stacy's office, right? And that's when Ortega comes in. Or am I right in the right spot?
Yeah. You talking about the
Sing.
Yeah.
Sing.
I said, geez, y'all.
You said Ortega. I was like, when Ortega get out of jail?
Y'all.
he in there and enjoying his accommodations.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, Mohe. You said. Sing-a-ling, cool bell ring.
Don't give me no more distractions.
Booyaka.
Where am I in my notes? I lost my place.
You want me to go?
Hold on, let me see if I can find it because I know I got it. I just don't know where. Okay, there we go. So, Sang comes to let Stacey know that the judge suppressed their motion, and that Ortega's attorneys want to file a motion to now dismiss Ortega's case. So she is okay. And Stacey warns, look, I don't know what you went in there and did, but I'm gonna need you to fix it if you ever want to be first chair on any case again. Mm-hmm. Okay, straight like that.
He don't want to do that, boo. He want to come for your
right. He wants your job.
Come for the spot.
You about to lose your job. Okay.
Yeah.
So then we see Jannard. He goes to see, I guess, his old dealer, Joey. I don't even know if he's a dealer or Joey was just sharing with him or what. But basically, he's trying to get this chain back, okay? And he tried to buy it back, but Joey refused to sell it back to him. He said, I got to be out here stunting while I'm high, okay? So then he's like, hold up, you going to buy dope from Yo-Yo? Like that whack stuff? That's trash. And he says, look, I got that. Okay, I got that. Put him in the dirt.
Put him in the dirt.
And of course, Joey's like, what? Go on, let me try a little piece. So of course he did, acting like he gave a damn. Talking about, be careful. Be careful. And as soon as he took the chain back.
That was crazy. Like immediately just pow.
I thought that was his purpose, but then he over there talking about, I told you to be careful, man. Did you just expect him to pass out? Or I mean,
he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing because he was refusing to give up the chain. He was refusing to sell the chain, so he had to get the chain one way or another. So yeah, he knew what he was doing.
I think he knew what he was doing. And obviously, Joey went on home to glory. However,
he said, "Oh, I already feel it."
Right. He said, "I see the light." But I will say this: did anybody else notice? And maybe it's just me. How much it seemed like Jannard was struggling, just sitting by watching it.
I think he grabbed it at first. Didn't he grab the bag and then he put it back?
He did. He threw it back. He threw it back at him. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I swore he was gonna hit that joint.
But he the one that was holding it anyway.
Right.
So yeah, he's been struggling since episode 1 when they first got the whole thing.
Whatchamacallit called him out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That'll be interesting because I said, that boy is really, you could tell he is like really fighting that desire to want to get high. Okay, so we finally literally
You brought him
Mama
up last
asked
episode,
about
right?
JP today, and I said he has not been on all this season.
You know, I couldn't think of his name for
Oh
nothing.
yeah, JP.
Chris, I was calling this man Melvin.
Melvin.
I can see a Melvin.
I know what
He does give
Melvin.
put it like this. He gives me more Melvin than JP, so I'll give you that.
Literally,
Mess
when
around.
you just, I was waiting for you to say Melvin, and when you said JP, I said, you know what that is?
Mess around. I look up his real name and it's Melvin. Mess around. I'm gonna look up his real name.
Right, it might be Melvin, right?
You might be right.
That's hilarious. So D-Mac goes by to see JP, and JP tells him that Kate is in New York right now to handle some things. So JP asks D-Mac, are you in trouble? And, please, I'm here to help you. And so D-Mac lies and says, ain't nothing going on. Nothing I told you was true. I was just capping. I apologize for calling you, slurs and whatever, and names. And so JP reminds D-Mac that, look, all right, just, if you need me, I'm here. I got you. I keep trying to tell Tommy that I'm a little more gangster than he think. Okay? So please know I got your back too. Okay?
How you going to cap on the cap, yo?
How you going to cap on the cap?
He capped on the cap. He did catch a body. What are you talking about? Now, apologize and I get it.
Right.
But you saying, nah, I was just talking out the side of my mouth. You lying to your father right now. Like, why are you lying to your father?
Well, because he won't go tell him the truth for real.
Mm-hmm.
But Melvin is the one that make him turn himself in. So
see what you did now? Now his name is
I'm not even gonna hold you. I like Melvin better than JP. He gives me Melvin.
Melvin is like a 1940s name. Hey Melvin, come on.
I see Melvin.
Look, I see Melvin too now. That's all I'm gonna see.
Oh Lord.
And JP do make him sound a little bit harder.
Right.
JP. He's soft as a baby's bottom.
Definitely sound harder than Melvin.
So doesn't that give you Melvin?
No.
Huh?
He said he's soft as a baby's bottom. I said, and doesn't that give you Melvin?
Yes.
I got a cousin named Melvin. He is not soft. He from the Bronx. Okay, so no. He's not
Does
soft.
he go by Melvin?
He does. We call him Mel, Big Mel.
Oh, that's different.
He a big black,
Melvin.
but his real name is Melvin. So
he don't go by Melvin.
We know his name is Melvin.
He
a tough, black, dark motherfucker, but he will beat your ass any day. That's my cousin.
He couldn't choose his name, but he can choose his nickname, okay? All right. So Elise went back to Claudia crying, scared as hell, talking about Tommy caught her. She was like, my mama got a friend in the DA's office. I think we need to hit him up because I need some protection in my life. Claudia said, girl, if he wanted you gone, he would have did it already. She said, you don't know that. Okay, right. You in here with a bunch of people that's watching over you. I don't got that here on the outside. Okay? So Claudia was like, you know what? I've been in survival mode this whole time. I've been trying to focus on staying alive. And I just forgot to protect the woman I love so much.
You know what that is? Know what this is?
I don't
the
know.
Smallest violin. She's supposed to be a sentimental part. Get up out of here.
Let me tell you something. I don't know if she's playing this girl or she really do give a damn, but the fact that I'm confused, she's doing good. Okay.
Well, you know what it was for me is for her to say, yeah, no, I got, I want to protect you and I forgot, but I need you to go do this one more thing. I said, no.
She told her to do nothing else. She said she gonna change that. And she said, I got one more card to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
One more card to play.
And basically she was like, and I just want you to wait for me. She ain't tell her to go do nothing else. That's why I don't know. It might be genuine.
Yeah, she apologized because she was like, I'm in survival mode. Yeah.
Gemini, I'm with you. I'm with you, boo. Run, Elise, run.
She not. I don't know why she not.
Oh, your parents got money, all the nepotism. Girl, you better leave this lifestyle alone. You ain't got to live like this.
She is using Elise like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She got nobody else.
TTO said Ghost would have got rid of JP, D-Mac to have more control over Tommy. Oh, you think so?
What up, yo?
All right. So then we see Jannard. Oh, was it Jannard? I thought it was Jannard.
Yeah.
Oh, why is this Tommy? Why Tommy in my face? Okay, let me find out. Nope, that's not it.
Did I forget one?
It's okay if we did. I just was like, where's the picture?
Yeah, I might have forgot one.
All right, we don't need no picture for Jannard because I don't really want to see him nowhere. So Jannard pulls up on Manny Fresh, okay, and returns her chain and give her a little bit, a little bit of coin or whatever. And he apologizes, and said, please don't take out your, aggression or whatever on Shanti because, And so she was like, all right, cool. Only because she fine though, and said, but please know that I will take your bit. Please understand that, and I believe it.
Jannard,
What Jannard say though? What Jannard say though? Yeah,
you funny. I got the real thing.
Got that real deep.
Do it work all the time with your shooting up ass?
Ooh,
That don't work because he's doing her hair.
What?
oh yeah, he too busy braiding her hair.
Braiding her hair. It don't work.
My hair. Okay, so then we see Rashawn. He got to his spot where Tommy and Diamond was waiting for that ass.
Word.
Okay. They literally hemmed this boy up and cut out his tongue. Okay. Talking about how he really speaking in tongues now. Then they recorded a video for King Kilo to show him laid out with the schmurder weapon and then crushed this man. What was that they crushed him with?
An engine.
I thought so. An engine.
An engine.
I think
Is it really that heavy?
Yes. You want to try? You want to see how heavy it is?
No, but it looks like a really big engine. Maybe it's like an engine for a truck or something.
I was gonna say it must
was
be.
a
I gotta go ask
huge
my
engine.
boo. I'm like, if a rocket engine falls on you, will you?
It wasn't like a car engine. It was like a truck,
Yeah.
like a big truck engine
Okay.
hanging from the
Okay.
ceiling.
I
They
thought
was
you
working
just
on.
might have some oil spots on you or something. Just might be a
Your
little
ass
crispy.
gonna die. What you talking about? You get crushed by an engine. Any
I didn't think
engine.
it could crush you. Thought you might have some scratches or some scrapes or something. But
No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am.
Are you done, Nels?
Yeah.
Okay, Gemini said Claudia wants to sacrifice herself for Tommy and frame him. She doesn't know how Sing's a mole for the Marquez cartel, and they're on to her now. Oh, absolutely. No, I didn't want to see Jannard. Blatant truth. I don't know why you would either. Okay, I'm not gonna read your synopsis, Stephen. I love you. Gemini said Jannard was like Manny Fresh. My bad. See what happened was I was bugging. Plus, I get Santi's cat. That's the Tommy we know. Diamond slowly realizing, oh damn, yeah, Tommy is a psycho, right?
Oh,
right,
yeah.
because he's always impulsive and kind of like. But again, I gotta give Vacay his things. He's right. He is maturing, and I mean, I guess we need that to see an older Tommy, but
Yeah, we need to see progression somehow,
right. Okay, I did Jannard and Manny Fresh, and you did the. Okay, so now Vic.
Yeah.
He out here still romancing this girl. We don't really give a damn, but we know that's his wife. So she don't want to go home because of the views. Okay. She's like, this is so beautiful. I'm not used to nothing like this. I live in a little, maybe 250 square foot apartment that,
Gold digger.
with roommates and rats and roaches and stuff.
Gold digger.
So, you don't do that. So he tries, and then this would have been the end of the date for me. Okay. And I would have said, leave the money on the dresser, because this man tries to make her feel small, like she's a privileged kid, like he was. And so Ray lets him know, no, baby. I worked hard for the money. Okay. So hard for it, honey. And you better treat me right.
Better treat me right.
Okay. And so she was like, my mama used to clean big ass houses like this. What you mean? And so as she's ready to leave, and I said, welcome back. This bitch, he said, no, come back. I want to get to know you. And then they dance in the middle of the living room. And I said, oh, yeah, you a
Boo.
big.
I hated
Ain't no
the
way in the
scene.
world. Ain't no way in the world some man gonna come at me like that. You just met me, don't really know me, or try to make me feel like I'm a privileged, entitled something. And then you want to dance with me. If you don't dance with my ass walking out your apartment.
Boo. Corny ass scene.
Right.
I hated it. Hated it.
All right, so then next we see Jannard. He got back to Shanti to tell her that he fixed things with Manny. He smoothed things over, and then said next on the docket, I'm gonna make sure Diamond introduce us to Che. And she's talking about she was about to give him some when he got a text from Diamond that said it's time to see the king. That's what it was, Treese.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So he had to go, and of course, she wanted the details, and he said, "Look, I ain't about to do this with you right now, okay? But I promise you, if I make it back in one piece, okay, then we're gonna finish this, and then we're gonna figure out the next steps."
Not you hitting the Aaliyah DMX reference.
Back in
I
one
caught
piece.
I caught that.
Do, 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 do,
Go
do.
ahead now. Lady Truth said, I didn't want to see him or that chopped up ear. That's what it is for me. It's the ear. And that's why it
Cauliflower.
was
That's
funny.
a boxer ear, right? Yeah, the
Cauliflower
cauliflower
ear.
ear. That's
Cauliflower ear,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
Gemini said it's a cross between Tommy using what he learned from Ghost, but still applying pressure, Tommy style, but calculated. Okay.
Yes.
Stephen
agree.
said, I really don't want to see Vic and Ray again on my TV.
I agree with that.
We agree on something, Stephen. So then we gonna move on over. All right. So hold on, how did I lose that so quick? Because I keep scrolling through my notes too far. So then basically Stacy is upset to hear Claudia fumbled the bag. And so Claudia tells her, look, I can get Tommy if you let me out. I just need to get out. Right? And so she knows that, she was like, once I'm on the street, he gonna come after me. He ain't gonna let me live. And so Stacy tells her, well, only if you agree to testify against Ortega too. So Claudia said, hell yeah, let's do it. I'll talk. I'll walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Hey. Like I talk it. Hey. And so, we're going to see Claudia end up walking herself into her own unaliving because she's not smart. And this is the scene where I said, I think that she thinks she's outsmarting Stacy. And unfortunately, even though Stacy can be stupid and have tunnel vision, yeah.
I can't wait.
I can't either. I can't wait. Like, honestly, that better be the moment. I would rather, at this point, I would rather see her go than Miguel.
I want her to be unalive slowly, though. I want him to, like, go and dig in whatever he going to press inside of her body, and for her to just, like, slowly just, yeah. I'm sorry. That's the old time.
I'm with you because I'm ready for her to go. But justice for the pharmacist.
It looks like they holding hands. I ain't mean to do
that. Okay, hold on. I need my sound effect. Hold on. I need my sound effect. Becky J.
What you got?
For I don't got
this. Oh, you need me to be okay.
To do my sound effect.
Where's D-Mac? Well, you sound like a damn King Kong. That's what you sound like. Damn monkey, yo.
That's what they need to call King Kong, not
King
King
Kong. It too. So Janard took the video up to King Kilo and basically telling him that it was Rashawn that did it. And he's like, that's the leader of the SODs. You told me that it was D-Mac. And Janard said, D-Mac was definitely there. But I found out later that Mad Dog was in a bunch of stick-ups, and one of those was Rashawn. And he stuck up him and his lady and took his bike. And a person told him that it was
his bike.
And his bike. And you know how you feel about his bike.
Not the bike. It reminds me of, what is that? Is it Friday?
So with Debo?
Debo, where he took the boy bike.
Oh, well,
yeah.
No, he meant motorcycle. I think that's why I was like, they ain't had no motorcycles in Friday.
Right.
And he was like, and the person that told him that it was D-Mac said that he was scared to say that it was Rashawn. But when he asked Rashawn, he was like, Rashawn didn't deny it. And he said that King Kilo was like that he needs confirmation from the SODs that Rashawn was even robbed. And Janard was like, oh, that's no problem. That's all you need. I got you. Mm-hmm. And basically told him if he still want him to take out D-Mac, it's nothing. I didn't know why he said that. I guess to make him feel like he wasn't just trying to
protect D-Mac, right?
Yeah, it's like he wasn't just blowing smoke.
Like, if you still want me to do it, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But he was capping. He was super.
And basically just kind of showing like loyalty to him is what I think. Like, even though Janard's stupid too, and he knows he's not gonna.
Janard is a freaking good liar, though. I'll say
he is.
He's very good at lying.
Steven said Claudia is dumb as a box of rocks, and I'm ready for her to get up out of here. You and me both. If Claudia still had her father and his team still here, yeah, Claudia could be feel invincible, but she doesn't have the Flynns backing her. That's right, Gemini. King Kilo looked like, stop lying. Yep. Gemini said that's where Jannard messed up, still mentioning D-Mac. Ooh, good point. Good point. All right. So then we move on to give me my picture. All right. So Stacy, or no. Okay, yeah. So Stacy is telling Vic her plan to release Claudia. I think that's what it did. I get that secret?
No, the next one was Jannard.
Oh, well, I didn't see that. I went over to the next picture, whatever it was.
Okay, maybe I missed that one. I missed another one, I guess.
Well, yeah. So Jannard does go to tell Diamond that he was able to basically placate King Kilo and convince him that it was the other dude or whatever, whoever he was supposed to be. I forgot his name that fast.
But here it was out of order. My bad.
Oh, no problem. And so Jannard gets upset that Diamond won't give him the access to Che, and so he walks out. That was pretty much that conversation. He was like, "Oh, I did the job. I did what you told me to do. You gonna give me the information? I mean, you gonna take me to the meeting with you?" And he was like, "Yeah, nah."
Played you.
Yeah, you played yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So then Stacy told Vic that Claudia is gonna be working free out of prison today, and Stacy said, "You're gonna be taking basically, she's gonna give me what I want." And what? I don't know what that's supposed to say, but basically, I'm gonna get everything I want. Okay, by letting this go.
Tells him to run and go tell him Tommy's reaction to the news.
So Big is trying to explain that it's not a good idea, and she said, "Yeah, I'm not really asking your opinion," and basically tells him, "Yeah, to go tell Tommy, so that she can get his reaction." So as Vic is leaving, Sting walked in. And she let him know that Claudia is going to be released from prison as we speak, and said she's willing to testify against Ortega. So he tries to explain to her, "Look, that girl is playing you." And Stacey said, "Look, it's a done deal." Okay. And he said, "Okay, well, let me help. I can provide a list of her top names, the top names for Claudia's detail." And she said, so this is what I didn't know. I'm guessing she's saying this under wraps, but she said it's a black box from here. But if I pull this off, I may run for governor. And I don't know why. I just love that singing so much, because it was like, ha, 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 sing in your face, in your face. It ain't gonna happen, but still.
I mean, I get what you're saying. It was kind of a one up on Sang because he thought he was doing something, but at the same time, Sang has an insight with the criminals. So
I know, but I think I just loved to see him like with his plan falling apart. Yeah, right. Like his plan falling apart and him like in panic mode, rushing to go make a phone call, leaving a voicemail. And I just loved it because he thought
he thought he had it in the bag. That's how he was talking to his wife. Yeah, I'm gonna just walk in and run for mayor and do this and that.
Exactly.
Sorry, buddy. It's not going that way.
I get that. Is this Malik? Let me make sure I got the right picture. No, that's JP. Sorry, go back.
It's Melvin. Sorry, Melvin.
Melvin. That's Melvin. Don't never forget. Never forget Melvin. Oh, we did her already. Where's Mel? I was getting ready to say, where's Melvin? Is this it? So yes, Malik comes to see Tommy and Diamond. They basically pay him off for his troubles. And he was like, "All right, I just want to make sure y'all keep your mouth shut because I ain't gonna say nothing. You gonna say something?" They was like, "We ain't gonna say nothing either." And he was like, "All right, we good. Have a nice day." And that's what I got for y'all.
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
Yep.
So then we see Tommy. He went to go see D-Mac and basically told him his problem is officially handled. Of course, D-Mac's dumbass didn't even know that there was a problem. Okay. And said that, "Look, you back outside. Okay. And you back on with CBI." Because he said he knew he was never going to stop, and told him that it's time for him to get baptized back into this life the way Kanan did for him in Ghost. I said, "Oh goodness."
Origins, baby.
And of course, D-Mac want to know about that, but he was like, "That's a story for another day." Then Tommy got a text from Vic saying Claudia has wings. And he told him, "When I hit your line, just be ready to work."
Mm. And I think I was a little upset at first when I like, Tommy, what are you doing? But then I had to think about it too, and I was like, you know what? Diamond already had the conversation with him that basically this boy is gonna keep. So I think he's thinking the same way Diamond's thinking. The best way to navigate this is for him to report to me and work under
Mhm.
me, so I
Right.
can
We
have
keep him
some level
close.
of control.
That makes sense. Makes total sense.
Right. And this is what Nails is talking about. We go see saying panic, and I said he's trying to call somebody. I didn't know who he was calling.
That's what I said. I said he left a voicemail for somebody.
Right. To let them know that Claudia is cooperating, has agreed to testify, so he's shooting bricks at this point. And
Was it
that's
not
when
Ortega? Was it not Ortega?
I felt like it was Chan. That's why I said I didn't know.
Oh, Chan. Right.
Because it could have been Chan, it could have been
Chan. Right.
And Chan is the one that he didn't tell. And remember, his wife was like,
Yeah,
"You
we
didn't
didn't.
tell Chan about this." No, because I got it all figured out.
We ain't see Chan
Right.
the whole episode, so yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you see your girl. She step out here like she from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Girl.
Okay. She
Boo.
fresh out the pen, looking good. Okay. And of course, we see Tommy washing in the distance, lurking. Okay. And so we know he coming after that ass. And I said, well, hopefully it's not to your own demise, but at the end of the day, it's the finale. So it happens.
Hell yeah.
It's final season. So
Get her.
when Tommy got to go, then
Tommy ain't going nowhere. She is out of here.
No, she's definitely out of here. But I mean, would you be surprised if they ended because Ghost is gone, right? Monet is gone. Like they're unaliving all of the heads of the shows. So it would, to me, would only make sense that this show would end with, at some point, we're gonna lose Tommy.
Never.
You don't think so? Okay.
Tommy has too much plot armor, and they got too many spinoffs for him to be in.
Well, spinoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as like origins, and you can go back, but
Legacy.
it's like
Power Legacy. That's the next thing for them.
So what is Power Legacy like? Them moving
That's going to
forward?
be Tariq and Tommy.
Okay.
That's
See, I
legacy.
didn't realize that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Vacay keeping us hip. Okay.
I
So I
got you.
appreciate you,
I
Vacay.
got you, mama.
All right, y'all. Well, that was pretty much the recap for this episode of Force. We appreciate y'all getting up here with us on this lovely Sunday evening and listening to our recap. Let me go through a couple of these comments before we get up out of here. Oh, Steven, I don't know why I mess with you. Gemini said Tommy's going to be strategic. Meanwhile, saying is Mike Sandoval 2.0. I think the Marquez cartel are going to take him out. I can agree with that. Yeah, Tommy not going. That's what you meant to say, Patricia. Tommy's not going anywhere.
My phone does the same thing. When I be saying Tommy, it says tell me.
Right, the new show on deck, but they're quite top secret on the spinoffs. Okay.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Patricia, for joining us, and everybody in the chat. We appreciate y'all. It was a great conversation,
Yes,
great
yes.
show. I want to thank, of course, Vacay J for coming up here with us as always to do this weekly recap.
Always a
And Vacay,
pleasure.
what you got going on the channel this week?
All right, fam. So you already know family business. The Oval. Of course, first reactions for Force. And we, as Patricia has asked earlier, we're waiting on the date and time or whatever for Ruthless to come back. So whenever that happens, I'm gonna be the first one to let you know, because once I find out, you'll know. And other than that, man, just always a pleasure being with the ladies of the Shadeinthecity. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Y'all, this week, y'all know Beyond the Gates is coming back. We had a nice little break, but I will be back in effect tomorrow on, clocking in for my daily recaps. Also, you guys, we are going to be doing, or at least I don't know if Nails is joining me, but I'm damn sure gonna do it. Because I gotta talk about this all her fault. It was all over the place. I love it.
I could do it. I ain't got notes. I'm gonna go off my memory.
Oh no, I mean, I'm gonna make certain points that are important, but I don't plan on really going down and breaking down. I just episode 1, this happened, you know what I mean? But so I look forward to doing all her fault. I plan on possibly getting into this All's Fair and maybe bringing that to y'all. Can't forget we got Real Housewives of Potomac. Damn, we are really running out of shows this holiday season with everything going off of TV. But y'all stay tuned. Have your notifications bells on. We'll be back in January for Love After Lockup, during lockup, whichever one that's locked up, we doing it. Yeah, y'all, and just have your notification bells and stay tuned. But if you haven't already, please go ahead and do us a favor and hit that like button for us.
Make sure you comment
Make sure that you guys subscribe.
and you hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms. That's the TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, IG, Blue Sky, and the Lemonade. And yeah, y'all, we love y'all. For all those, hopefully your weather is good now. I know some of y'all may have had a snowstorms where you was at over the holidays, so hopefully you're safe. And if you still got snow,
supposedly we got some.
like I wish it
Wow.
would come. We was talking about it earlier this morning. They talking about Friday. I said that don't do me no good. Snow day on a Friday is never good for anybody.
Wow.
I need
I
it
don't know
during the
nothing
week.
about that. No
I need
snow
the
over
day I
here
go
at
into
all.
Yeah, I need it during the week. But so yeah, we love y'all. Stay safe. Have a great week, and we will catch y'all next week for another recap and review of Force. Bye bye.
Salute.
Good night.
Mhm.